It's like any Army school or any training event. Like, it sucks during it, but once you're done, it's like
damn, we did that.
Yeah, we did it.
We did
like,
that.
That was cool.
What's going on, guys? My name is Kellum, specialist in the Army National Guard, lifer as a specialist. We got Specialist Prather over here. Sergeant Fallon's gonna sit in as well. In this video, we're gonna talk about becoming a U.S. Army sniper. Specialist Prather has gone through the school and completed it. To get the identifier, or B4, to become a sniper, you can't just join the military and request to be a sniper. You have to join a combat MOS and then go through the ranks and then work your way to the sniper section, and then if you make it to the top of the OML list in your unit, you can get sent to school. So we have a bunch of questions here for Specialist Prather to answer about becoming a U.S. Army sniper. Question number one is, how do you join the sniper section?
You more than likely start out in a line company. So like for myself, I started out at Bravo Company. Kellum was there with me. We deployed. They held a recon sniper tryout, and then if you were selected, you'll either go to the recon scout platoon and just fall into one of the squads, or you'll get selected to go to the sniper section. We have guys that went to the tryouts, went to recon, and then ended up making it over to the sniper section. But for me and Kellum, we went straight over to the sniper section from tryouts.
Now, is there anything they should, so the ASVAB, for instance, is there anything they should focus on with their score? Yeah,
so you should shoot for a 110 GT score. That you're capable to do any job, go to any school with that GT score. To attend sniper school, it is not waiverable. You have to have a 100 GT score, so a minimum of a 100.
All right, so 100 for your GT score. Also, any specifics for weapons qualification?
Yeah, so you have to shoot expert. I believe you have to shoot expert 6 months before your school date. And the Guard, we only do an individual weapons qual once a year.
So within 6 months, you have to have shot an expert. Also, let's talk about tryouts. Like how long was it, and like what did it encompass?
It was a long tryout. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was like 14 hours that we were out there for tryouts.
I think we got up at 3 in the morning. This was in Africa too. 3 in the morning. I think we were done by like 5 or 6 p.m. that night. Our
tryout, it was tough. It was a rigorous tryout.
In order to even get to the tryout, you had to do an APFT, and you had to have a score over 270, I believe, or 280. So you had a PT score over 280 to even go to the actual tryout. And I'm pretty sure we did the PT test, and then we went right into the tryout.
Everything is very fast-paced. At least it was for our tryouts. PT's huge. Our standard for our sniper section is a 280 or higher PT score, and then of course you have to be really good at rucking.
The biggest thing with the tryout is because most people that are trying out for sniper section, they're pretty much physically fit. I think the biggest component though. What's going on, guys? Today's video sponsor is me. I just wanted to hop on here and let you know I just launched my own fitness app. You're gonna get access to all my workout programs for $1 for your first month. The programs on my app right now are push-pull leg split, as well as a full body weight workout routine. New workouts will be uploaded weekly, plus I'm launching a bootcamp fitness program next month, as well as launching a 8-week challenge starting January 4th. This also means I'm going to be starting a new summer shredding series in January, in which I'm going to document my path to getting shredded. I'm going to have my whole workout program uploaded on the app, and if you sign up for the 1-year subscription, I'll personally email you the whole workout program and nutrition plan, as well as give you access to my fitness community on Facebook. In return, you're gonna get a customized macro plan catered to your goals, all for $99. The amazing part of the fitness app is you not only have access to my workout programs, but you also have access to top fitness professionals like Nick Bear, Julian Smith. You guys can sign up with the first link in the description, and once done, shoot me an email and let's get you set up to crush your goals in 2021. Is the interview, and that's kind of when the leaders in the section are gonna sit you down and go through an interview with you to kind of see if you're someone that they can get along with.
Following the physical portion of the tryouts, we had a handwritten test. There was a lot of questions on there. I had no idea, you know, what it was even about. Whether it was because I was tired and fatigued from, you know, the tryouts, or, you know, I just wasn't familiar with some of the questions. But there's ballistic questions, how to read a mill reticle, or what an MOA is, abbreviations, a lot of sniper related and recon related questions. After that test, you go into the interview, and
we did the Kim's games too.
So they put like 10 military like items in a circle, and then you get smoked, and you're going around kind of in a circuit around these items. And say you're doing push-ups and you're looking at one item, and then they'll say move, and then you'll look at the next item, and then you'll either do a run or a ruck, and then you'll come back, get kind of beat up a little bit more, and then they give you a piece of paper and you write down as much as you remember. So
tryouts are, you know, physically demanding. Also, they're going to test your knowledge. So let's talk about schools and locations. So where are the locations for sniper school?
So the National Guard has their sniper school in Little Rock, Arkansas. National Guard and active duty guys can go to that school, and they can also go to the Fort Benning school, which is the active duty sniper school.
How long are the phases, or how long is the school in total?
So my school, Arkansas Camp Robinson is 6 weeks, no days off. Fort Benning is 7 weeks, weekends off.
What time of year did you go to Arkansas?
I went October to November, the time frame I went, and it was miserable. It was very, very cold. So
how exactly is the course structured? So you said there was phases, only 2 phases?
Yep. So it's kind of hard to explain because it changes all the time. So my cycle, when we went through phase 1, was record fires. You shot every day just about. Kim's game, we've done target detection and range estimation. Phase 1's basically all shooting. Phase 2 is where you'll get into fieldcraft, stalking.
What would you recommend someone study or get familiarized while getting ready to go to sniper school?
Just read all the TMs, FMs. You can find all the sniper manuals online. If you're already in a section, start picking your leader's brains. Get all the information you can, kind of get their story. That's what I do for my guys that are, you know, waiting to go to sniper school to get a slot. Something really cool about the Arkansas schoolhouse is the instructors are tough. It's not an easy school by any means, but they're legitimate instructors. Like, they're there to teach you. Like, I never went up to them, you know, to ask a question and they told me to, you know, kick rock.
What would you say the most difficult event was at sniper school?
There's so many of them. I mean, the most difficult one that I had was target detection. I don't know what it was. Target detection kicked my butt. So you have 3 attempts for target detection. So you have G1, G2, and G3. And I failed G1 and G2. And if I would have failed G3, I would have got sent home. Target detection is tough. It's something that you really have to practice within your section. You can do it in a line company. Target detection is basically just putting items out, you know, and hiding them, have somebody hide them, and then scan your sectors.
What would be your favorite event at sniper school?
Stalking. I love stalking. I love fieldcraft.
Be the ghillie wash. That's your favorite.
Yeah, the ghillie wash. Yeah, so that's like the rite of passage. Like, to become a sniper is a ghillie wash.
You said there was ice at your ghillie wash?
Yeah, so it was cold. But yeah, the ghillie wash, it's a tough event, but when it's all completed, it's like any army school or any training event. Like, it sucks during it, but once you're done, it's like
yeah, we did that.
Yeah, we did it.
We did
like
that.
That was cool. I mean, that was like my big thing going to sniper school, talking to friends that have went to sniper school. Even, you know, older people from back in the day. Doing the ghillie wash is the rite of passage.
I think we're doing a ghillie wash next month.
Yeah. Well, I'm not.
No, you're not. So
I'm not either.
Would you compare going to sniper school to boot camp? Like, you know, the no phones, like drill sergeant type instructors, or was it? How would you compare it?
The instructors, it's not called the welcoming party anymore. It's more, there's a lot of PT in the new POI for the Arkansas Sniper School. I believe, the first cycle on the new POI that had all the PT in it. So, like Sergeant Sissio, for example, he had a completely different experience at sniper school. They had the welcoming party.
No welcoming party. It was just the PT.
Based off of what he told me compared to mine, I'm not saying I went to a harder school or anything like that, but after the welcoming party, there's tons of PT. Like, I would say that honestly, that was the hardest part for me, was the welcoming party, because I'm not going to say I wasn't physically prepared for sniper school, but from what people have told me, I was like, oh, there's not that much PT, like a few rucks, like I'm in decent
So it's not a
shape.
gentleman's course.
Yes, no. If you go there thinking it's a gentleman's course, you're going home.
You're going home. What is the pass rate like? So how many people are in your class? How many people pass?
I think there's like 30. No, I don't. Yeah, I think there's like 30 something people that show up in a class. I think I feel like we lost a bunch of guys. And it sucks because a lot of these guys were really good. Just one bad wind call or like target detection. Something so simple that they like just looking for one more item. You just need 7 out of 10 to pass. And if they can't find it and time's up and it's G3, you're gone. Or say me and Kellum were sniper buddies at school, and I gave him a bad wind call or he made a shit trigger squeeze, you go into the house.
Home. Do you both go home?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of pressure right there.
Well, for shooting, you both go home. For target detection, just the one guy.
Jesus.
Well, it's a team for a reason, right?
Yeah.
I guess practice gonna be a team.
But yeah, a lot of guys went home because of a simple mistake. They were great dudes. I met everyone that I met there was awesome. There was a few guys that went home day 1, day 0.
What was the event? What event got the most people?
Record fires.
Record fires.
Yeah. And because the weather's never the same, so during practice days, they're dinging still, doing awesome. Next day, there could be 12-mile-an-hour winds.
What was your favorite memory at school, if you could talk about it?
My favorite memory.
Getting the tab.
Well, besides getting the tab, though.
I honestly just hanging out with the guys, and I say it all the time. I haven't been to a ton of Army schools, but the schools that I've been to, I felt like there was just people that did not want to be there. My thing is like when I volunteer to go to a school or get invited to a school, if I'm going, I'm super motivated. I want to go to graduate. And I had all the interactions I had with the guys that were at school that graduated or didn't graduate wanted to be there, except for like a couple, but they kind of weeded out fairly quick. So I think the camaraderie, all different ranks, we had E3 to E6, and everyone was just super cool, super nice. Everyone helped each other. There was competition, but once we were off the range and back at the barracks, everybody was just kind of helping each other out.
Do you have any words of advice for people wanting to go to sniper school or wanting to try out for the section?
Yeah, PT is huge. PT, weapons fundamentals. I know, I get it. I was in a line company. Kellum was in a line company. Sergeant Fallon could, vouch for me on this. The little stuff like weapons fundamentals, breathing, trigger squeeze, it's repetitive, and you probably hate your team leader or your squad leader for doing it all the time, but they're ultimately just preparing you for your next step. Look at it as like a milestone. That's kind of how I looked at it. I was like, okay, I'm here at Bravo Company. I'm gonna go to tryouts for Recon Sniper. I made it to Sniper, and now I plan on staying here, but I'm also looking into the future. So I would say, yeah, PT, weapons fundamentals.
Yeah, I know the Marine Corps does really focuses on those rifle fundamentals from day one in boot camp. And what I seen in the Army when I was in the line units, when it came to qual, there really was no practice. It was kind of just, hey, get your zeroing and then just go fire away, So if you do know those fundamentals, and if you're a prior service Marine with rifleman experience with the marksmanship.
If anybody's watching this that has a different MOS that's not combat arms related, weapons fundamentals is huge.
Yeah.
Like, I see it all the time. I've seen, I'm not gonna say rank, but I've seen a bunch of different rank structures out there that just suck. Dude.
Don't know how to even handle.
And I'm not saying, I've had horrible days on the range. I'm not saying I'm, just because I'm sniper qualified that I'm, you know, I can shoot everything. Like, I've had bad days on the range, like just weapon safety. Like, how many times do we see, you know, different rank structures like flagging people on the line, or that don't even know how to lay behind a rifle?
I think that's a good point too that he made, is like, just like, even though he is a qualified sniper, like, he does have bad days. So like, if that's something you want to do and like you don't shoot expert, like don't think that like it's completely out. Like, just work on the basics and you'll get it. Like, everyone has their bad days.
Everybody has bad days, man. I mean, it's one of those things, you know, one bad trigger squeeze, you know, you could get sent home from sniper school. Or you make the next shot count and get the 5 points instead of 10. So.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please smash that thumbs up. If you guys have any other questions, you could reach out to Dylan Prather or Sergeant Fallon or myself. And you can always text me at 617-286-3802. And make sure to subscribe for future content.